Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Israel here in Hearts of Iron 4 Modern Day. Where in the last episode we were kind of interrupted, but we started the war in Egypt. And what better music to have when attacking an enemy? So let's go. Let's just jump right in. We're gonna try to invade and continue destroying these Egyptian fools. Look at all those. Jeez. Good for them. Proud of them. Attacking some more Egyptians there. Pushing up against them. Good stuff. We're still recruiting more troops. So we will have more troops when necessary, but we are still attacking as we see fit at the moment because we need to. Oh, a little lag session, but it's fine. Pushing up against them and doing rather well. I'm very surprised at how well we are actually doing. Very proud of all of us. What are they doing? Half of them are attacking, the other half is moving. We cut off these Egyptian forces very quickly. We're gonna attack them there, see if we can destroy them. Okay, let's go ahead and push in that way. Try to fully take them out. Now the rest of these fools can move over. Continue to attack as we see fit. There's a lot of troops here. Very much a lot of troops, but we are gonna try to push against them and win. Let's go ahead and research the next missile cruiser. Missile Cruiser 3. Sounds very good for us. I think we're going to do very good with that. Trying to push over to the port, and now that we've taken that, they're actually going to do really well with taking me out here. Unless we can attack them pretty well. But they are doing fantastic at the moment. We're trying to move more troops in. And we've done so now, which is really good. Slowly but surely we're pushing. We're trying to take what looks to be the other side of the Suez Canal. Trying to get to Cairo, basically. If we can get to there, we'll be alright. Alright, let's stop researching a little bit in there and try to get the next anti-tank. I think that's going to be good for us. National focus. What do we want now? Land doctrines, of course. Be best things for us. We're winning on almost every battle, which is very good. One of our troops is retreating, but we'll have to do something about that. Otherwise, though, Israel is going very, very well. The next opponent we're going to want to go against is, of course, Iran. We're going to want to take them out as well. Once we take out both of these nations, we're going to be a pretty decent spot. We're going to have a fairly gigantic empire. Taking Cairo at the moment, they still throw huge amounts of troops into the fray. They still have a gigantic amount of... Is that Germany? Germany is aiding them, and it looks to be so is Iran? I'm not sure. Who is aiding them? Germany has sent volunteers to the Republic of Egypt. Huh, so they don't want Israel to grow, do they? Well then. The Germans are trying to fight hard, are they? That's fine. We'll be able to destroy them. Market liberals. It's exciting. Libertarian, social democrat, Islamist, reactionary, which is slowly growing. I don't like. And the conservatism, which of course always grows. So we're doing well. We're definitely doing very well. We need to win Cairo. We have strategic bomber here, which we're gonna want. Strategic bombing capabilities. We are gonna wait, basically. Is anywhere around this place we can nuke? What is this? Alexandria? We're gonna nuke Alexandria. The first nukes are gonna be dropped. Israel drops their first nuke, and they pushed into Cairo just like that. Beautiful stuff. We have the Egyptians on the run now. Very good. Very good stuff. That really did it for us. Doing very well now. If we take Alexandria and then we just keep moving, we'll win this war pretty swiftly. How are we doing? Republic of Egypt is 61% towards capitulation, and we're still pushing through as we see fit, which is very good. Infrastructure destruction, of course, is what we're going to want for that next one. Pushing in rather nicely. I'm going to want to try to push over here to cut off these Germans. Let's go into Alexandria right now if we can. Try to take as much land mass as possible, and we're doing fairly well at it. Go ahead and attack them there. And there we go! Egypt falls. And we didn't actually lose that many troops. There we go. Israel has grown into a pretty decent empire. I do say so myself. The next ones we're going to want to go after is Iran, but I'm not exactly sure as of right now if we can actually take the Iranian hit. But now we have a lot more factories to deal with. Of course, we're going to move into both Africa and the Middle East. But we're first going to want to get the Iranians a little taste of their own medicine. So we're going to line up against them. They have a lot of troopers. Like, they have a shit ton of men. It's going to be very difficult to destroy them. Of course, we're continuously training men. So, not going to say that it's the worst thing for us, but we can actually build another thing for mechanized. That's good. We're going to use Gen 3 mechanized even though we have Gen 4 for right now, just because it's easier to build and we need to get them up and running before we can actually do anything. We build 3 a day, which isn't too terrible. We're going to need to continue to do that anyway. I want to see how they feel about the Iranians right now. They feel like absolute dog shit at the moment, which makes a lot of sense, and the Iranians actually don't have that much. Improving. Okay. So it looks like Pakistan also has turned into an Islamic Republic, which I think they were already an Islamic Republic before. So that's exciting. They actually feel not too terrible at the moment, so I'm going to justify against Iran. I know they're going to bring up more, but we hopefully will have troops by that point. The 20th of July 2025 is when we're going to have more troops available, and we're going to justify this by August. So we're going to have those troops before, which is going to help us out a lot. Now, we don't have a nuke at the moment, but we can survive without it. At least at the moment. I'm going to want to fly majority of the planes over here. We have 325. We can go ahead and fly them all, basically, yonder. And then, nice. Doing fairly well. Hopefully these planes are going to help us out immensely. How's recruiting going? Fairly good, fairly good. July 20th, of course, is the day. We're going to go ahead and skip a shit ton of time because we can. But our army isn't in the worst conditions. Of course, they actually don't look like their strength is too good. Our strength is good. Our strength is very good for us. Now, since we have... They're flying at the moment. I was like, that's weird. Okay, so we have our planes here. I want to go ahead and get them started on their plans. So, of course, let's go ahead and get all of these guys stationed up and ready to go. We have these guys here, which are also going to fly. Kind of want to send the bombers and other things here. The fighters can't make it. I'd rather fly them here. So we're going to have that hopefully as soon as possible. Now, July, I said? Yeah, the 20th of July is when we're going to have our lovely little troopers. go ahead and do the next bit for, I think that was anti-air. We feel really good at the moment. We're actually seeing what we're going up against, and it's not the worst thing in the world. Hopefully we can actually take out Iran. If we can take out Iran, we're going to be fantastic. Eastern loyalties avoided, or Western loyalties. We don't want to get into that at the moment, I feel. It's not going to be good for us to get into those kinds of affairs. Can't do anything here. Land doctrine. Definitely going to help us out in the long run. But yeah, we feel really good. The majority, I think the majority of our troopers are actually fairly experienced, and if not, they're getting up there, which is very good. That soon enough we will have more troops, and then August is when we're going to have the availability to attack them, correct? Yes, the 20th of August is when Iran will hopefully fall. Because, of course, Iran and Israel hate each other. So perhaps we will finally give Iran its due, and we will destroy them as see fit, and it's going to be beautiful. Frigate 4. Let's go ahead and research that. And I think are we building anything as far as Navy is concerned? We're building subs, which I knew. I don't think we can really even start any of these at the moment because we don't have good enough steel for that. There's our troops. We're going to go ahead and move them out. They came out a little bit quicker than I thought they would. We're finally going to have to boost this guy up to the next tier, it looks like. Proud of you. Become a good man. He's going to be able to hold more troops and do a lot more for us. And of course, we're going to feel a little bit better having those sets of troopers there. There it is. I was waiting for that research to come. Missile Cruiser 4, we're going to research that. We're going to get a good Navy in, because soon enough, Israel's going to have a good Navy. But in this episode, I hope to take out the two biggest nations that we wanted to take out, Egypt and Iran. And then soon enough, we'll take out Afghanistan and Pakistan, and then we'll either move into Sudan and Libya, or we'll do other sorts of things. I have no idea. We'll have to figure that out as the time comes. Liberalism is pushing. They're really trying. But they're not going to be able to do it, but they're really, really trying. They're pushing hard. So good for them. Close, but definitely no cigar. So that'll be exciting. Let me guess, we can't build any more into this. Oh, we can. Exciting. Can we do any more? No. Pause. We have a war goal now, which we need. They have everything set and ready, so do we. I'm going to save first. I know I usually don't save with you guys on video, but I just want to make sure we're not going to completely get obliterated. So we're going to declare our war. We're going to start our attack. Let's go. The Islamic State of Iran has joined the CSTO. Huh. How exciting is that? Hopefully, if Russia joins, we're fucked. Which they might. How is air looking? Really well, really well. Let's go ahead and nuke a place. Can we nuke? Can't nuke here, but weirdly enough, I can't drop a nuke anywhere. But yeah, oh, we don't have a nuclear bomb. We don't have a nuclear bomb yet. Got it, cool. We're still doing rather well. He feels like absolute dirt, though. Which isn't the best. But we're moving in. I mean, we're taking lands. He just doesn't feel the best. If we can beat Iran, if we can do it. Okay, I don't think he's called in anyone else that I really need to worry about as of right now, which is very good. I need that bomb. I should have waited. It's alright. It's alright. It's not the worst thing in the world. Should have waited, but we'll be okay. They have a lot bigger of an army than I thought they did, which is exciting. I'm all about the excitement. We're doing really well, though, in some areas, and in some areas we're doing absolute balls. So we're really just going to have to watch and hope. We don't have that bomb just yet, and that's really not helping us out too well. But we're actually about to get some civilian factories. That's odd. Why are we not building? It's called in Kazakhstan, which is over here. These two nations are going to have to run all the way across in order to actually get to them. So as of right now, I'm not terrified of them. We're doing all right. We're not doing terrible. I hope that we can win this before Russia calls. If Russia joins, we're going to be a little screwed. I mean, we just will. We're actually not doing too bad, though. I'm really surprised by this. Come on, fly over. Please fly over to Mosul. Do something. Get somewhere we can use you. At the end of the day, that's what we need. We're doing really well against Iran. But I think we still kind of feel like ass just because of the fact that... Okay, so they called Kazakhstan. That's still not the worst thing in the world. Russia has not been called. That's what we need, is for Russia to not be called. If Russia's called, then we're in a little bit of a tight spot. But Russia has not been called yet. And I feel alright about that. We're actually not doing too bad, which is amazing. I thought this Iran war was gonna be a lot longer, but it's definitely not terrible. We still don't have our bomb yet, which kind of sucks. I want to bomb this city before we actually get there, because once we bomb them, we're actually going to feel a lot better about ourselves, and they're going to feel like dirt because we just nuked them. I mean, we fucking nuked the shit out of Alexandria, and look how that happened. Polaris, okay. I think that's how you say that. Not exactly sure, but they basically called everyone except for Russia. And that still means that Iran is the leader. So if we destroy Iran, if we actually win against Iran, we've done it. But if they call Russia, I'm probably going to have to hope and pray that I can get into NATO, because I can't basically do anything else, and I can't join them at the moment. I'm going to try to improve my relations with them and see. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it. 92% on the nuke, so not yet on nuclear capabilities. How close is Iran to giving up? Not close at all. They're 12%. We just basically gotta hope that Russia doesn't join in, and if Russia joins in, we're kind of screwed at the moment, but if they don't, we'll be all right. We're actually doing really well. Like, I'm surprised that we're actually taking this much of land from Iran. We're actually doing phenomenal. So that's really good for us. How's recruitment process? Almost halfway to another recruit of troops, which is fairly good. Do we have any airports? We do. We have an 800 stack of airports. We can fly them all around. Let's go ahead and get these guys going. Get these guys going. And these guys going. And then there should be... Yep. I was going to say there should be some strategic bombers that can fly over here. I'm going to try to nuke their capital if I can. Because if I can do that, then it's actually going to be a lot better for us. Fuck! Did I just lose all of those airplanes? I think I did. Some bitch. Can you get all the way over here? No. Fly over here, I guess. I think I might have just lost all of those fucking planes, which is gonna piss me off real bad. No, here they are. Let's go ahead and fly them over here. And then do we have any fighters? We do. So let's go ahead and fly them here as well. Strategic bombers. Want you there. Fighters, I want you there. Then I want you guys there. Soon we can nuke them, hopefully. So we're kind of splitting the Air Force in two at the moment to see if we can get maximum use out of them. See if we can push into the capital. I don't think we actually will be able to do it. Still, Russia has not joined, which is very good for us. Try to push another unit in. Pushing against the territory this hard probably isn't the smartest idea, but oh well. If anything, I can drop it on here or any other nation, basically, because we just took the capital now. Yeah. We don't have a nuke just yet. We're about to. And then I'm going to drop it probably here. Because we're trying right here. We don't have at least 75% air superiority in the area. We're going to wait for them to get the fuck out of there, basically. There's the nuke. We're going to go ahead and drop it on that area there. Fuck up their national unity. Push in. Do some areas. Boom. See what we can do about pushing into this area here. See what we can do about pushing into this area here. Forward there. Okay, you do whatever you're wanting to do. Iran right now is really trying. And I'm giving it all to them. They're doing really well for themselves. We're gonna be able to get in there. Stay here if you can. We're still trying to get into that city. Sorry that I'm very quiet. I'm trying to really focus because this is a really big enemy and I am in a war with a faction at the moment. Hoping and praying that we do not get fucked over by Russia joining. How much is that worth? 3? Can we push into them? It doesn't look like it at the moment, and I'd rather not get obliterated. We could push here. So we take Kerman, it looks like. They have a lot of concentrated troops, though. A lot of concentrated troops. They're really bad troops, but they're very concentrated. Let's go ahead and attack them there. Pushing on all fronts at the moment. Really trying. So this war is taking a little longer than I thought, but we're not doing too bad. We're winning, which is definitely what we need. If we can push a lot of terrible troops one way, we can do pretty well for ourselves. Special forces. Let's go ahead and get them started. Can we push against these troops and be alright? We can, but it's a very dumb idea. Oh, they won here. It's odd. Or they're just moving into areas that don't have people in them, which is what's happening right now. It seems as though some Russians are here too. Like, they're giving aid, but they're not wanting to actually join the war, which I kind of think is funny. Because it's like, you could just join it and possibly really fuck me up, but you're not doing that at the moment, which I'm very happy about. Can we actually win this? It looks like we can. And it looks like we are. We need to send some of these troops over here because we don't even have a troop in our fucking capital at the moment, in their capital. We need to keep one there at all times. Like, that's definitely not a smart idea if we leave that open. Research. Research. No, you're staying here. Sorry, not sorry, but you're staying there. It's happening. I'm gonna need you to not do whatever it is that you're doing. You don't need to go over there. You can stop too and stay there. We need to keep a line, guys, and running away and doing things, not keeping a line. See if we can take this next territory. Cause I ran English? It's a difficult language. It's very hard to figure out. Iran is very close to giving up, which I think once they give up, the war is over. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Because then I could just take the entirety of Iran and be done. This episode has been pushing huge, but it's worth it. We're taking out a good 2 countries today, which is what we need. Oh, fucking Christ. They're winning that. We're soon going to take that over. We can beat them back here. Very good stuff. We can beat them here. We can basically push them into oblivion. These guys can go over yonder. So we don't technically need them. A coup in China. The Republic of China. It looks like we have conservatism now in the Chinese government. So maybe we'll be able to completely make a faction with the Chinese. Oh. Just kidding. They're back. They're back to communism. I lied. It's alright, we'll just continue to boost soon enough. We're gonna take all states here and end. Are we still at... We are still at war with the rest of the nations here. So that's very, very exciting. Who is the leader of said war? We can look here. These guys. Okay, well, I mean... At the end of the day, all we have to do really is just mow them over, correct? Yeah, so we can just keep them there. Push them over. Is there anybody else? There's 2 countries over here, but we'll be able to do that soon enough. Alright, so we're going to end the episode off here. And hopefully in the next episode, we can take out the rest of these CSTO nations that are giving us a bit of a fright. because now we are basically one of the most major nations. We have 249 factories now, and we are growing like a plague at the moment. A very good conservative plague, but still a plague. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, of course, give it a thumbs up. Tells me you want me to continue. Also, comment down below which nations are next, which factions are next, because we're still at war with the CSTO. We may become really big really quick. Who knows? And then, of course, let me know, do you want me to make a faction with China? They did a coup for a second and then they went back, but of course conservatism is still on the rise there. It's not going to give up just yet. And then of course, if you have not already done so, subscribe to see more. Of course, we're going to be playing more Hearts of Iron 4 and such. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.